Hey everyone!
Hi!
It's Dana.
And it's Heather.
And we're SoFlo Moms on the Go!
Woohoo!
Yes. Welcome to a ridiculously beautiful day in South Florida.
Ridiculously gorgeous.
It is.
We're so blessed.
We are. Seriously, it's what? December
5th?
6th?
Wait, hold on. I've got
I'm
my
sorry.
phone.
Holiday season. The days blur into each other.
All I know is the 25th. Hold on.
Yeah, no, it's the 6th.
It is the 6th.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
But don't worry. It's all good.
Brain.
It's Wednesday, hump day. Happy hump day.
Yes.
But we are here in beautiful Boca Raton, actually at Mizner Park. We have the amphitheater right behind us.
Yes.
And we are going to jump right into our featured guest for this week's show.
Yeah, she's amazing. So cool. So awesome. It's Leslie Glickman with Yoga Journey. And she's going to share some mindfulness tips to help us kind of like us moms like get through the holidays. Mm-hmm. And she has something big to tell you.
So
that's happening on New Year's Day. So come on over.
Come on over.
We'll have you come around. So go up the mics.
Here we go. So everybody, this is the fabulous Leslie.
Thank you, ladies.
Thank you so much.
Oh,
thanks for coming on our show.
I am a SoFlo mom too.
I know.
Exactly. So it's perfect. So tell us a little bit about yourself.
Okay.
You're a SoFlo mom.
I am also a mom, but my kids are a little bit older now. I have a 19 and a 23-year-old.
Okay.
You look fabulous.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yoga.
I want to look like that.
See? My life is quite full. I run a business. It's called Yoga Journey. We do lots of stuff in the community, trying to elevate the education of the students and the teachers. Also always working to bring the community together in really big ways.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is.
I'm looking
That's
at
great.
comments. I'm not being rude, but we have to wear sunglasses because it's so beautiful and bright. But
Yes.
I don't want to be like squinting.
Be like,
You can see my crow's feet over here. So, anyways. So you had 4 tips that you wanted to share today with moms out there. So listen up, moms. This is some awesome stuff.
Okay, so a couple of years ago, I came up with this methodology that I was playing with in my classes, and I started to notice that my students really kind of took this idea and were taking it out into their lives and really using it in their everyday life. People would come and tell me stories, how they were in a stressful situation at work, and then they did these 4 little things, and it sort of shifted the whole experience. So I want to share them with you, but before I do, I would really like to ask you, if you're multitasking, which I'm sure you are, could you just for 1 minute put everything down? Put it all away, whatever it is, the phone, the dishes, the kids, the toys, whatever it is that you're doing, you're at the office, put the pen down, and just for a moment, we're going to pause, we're going to breathe, and we're going to just notice how we feel. I know that sounds really simple, but if you actually join in and do it with us, you actually will be able to feel the value in it. So right now, close your eyes. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just close your eyes and take a deep breath in. And then I want you to take another one, because the first one is just like what you do automatically, and the second one, I want you to really pay attention to how it feels just to be breathing and not doing anything else. Your eyes are closed, you're breathing deeply. And now I want you to just notice. Notice the sounds around you. Notice that the world keeps moving around you, even when you become still. And then notice how it's making you feel. And then go ahead and just open your eyes. So these 4 simple things: pause, breathe, notice, feel. It doesn't take very long. Do you guys feel anything?
I could totally get used to this.
I feel great.
I feel relaxed, even after just taking the time to breathe, which, like you said, is an automatic thing your body does.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because I'm like tuning into the things around me instead of like, we rush, we set up, we're like ready to go, and now I'm like, okay,
chill.
Yeah, chill.
And wouldn't that be a way to get through the holidays? Like, wouldn't that be a way to as moms, I believe that we kind of set the tone for the household. Like if we're frantic, everyone's frantic. If we're calm, everyone's calm. If we're really joyful and playful, then everyone can be joyful and playful. So if we are going to own that role and we're going to be responsible in some way for the way the home and the family feels every day,
Right.
like wouldn't we want to have tools to be able to bring a sense of presence and calmness to the frenzy that we all live in 2017 in South Florida?
Most definitely. I feel it even with my 2 boys. When I'm a little stressed out or something, they feel the stress.
Exactly.
So to be able to do something as simple as that would really they'll feel my calmness,
Right.
and then it sets the tone for the day.
Exactly. What if you did it in the carpool line right before they got in the car?
Dilshan, do you know Dilshan? Somebody says hi, darling.
Oh.
Maybe I don't know who that is.
Hi, darling.
I don't know who that is. But
It could even be something we teach them.
Right.
Wouldn't that be amazing if they had the skills and the tools? Not
Yes.
just the moms, but what if we could actually let that trickle into the next generation?
yeah.
And be something simple as taking a step back and just
30
doing like
seconds.
you said.
There's a lot going on.
30
Right.
seconds.
Sorry, I'm
To
looking at.
shift.
Yeah, I'm looking at comments. This is great. All right. I feel like we need to do that again. I'm just kidding.
We
sit here all
can.
day on
Have a
camera.
secret regroup. The moment you went right back into the technology,
I
like,
know,
it
then I
went
got
away.
frazzled.
I promise
want it
you,
back.
when we're done, because it's a short show, as soon as we're done,
Okay.
we can take another minute together.
Okay.
And all of you at home can take a minute anytime you need it.
Exactly.
And really, it can be that simple. It doesn't
can
have
be.
to be like, I have to rearrange my schedule and I have to go to this class or I have to go do this, as much as I would love to have you in class. But I feel like you could absolutely just take those 30 seconds for yourself anywhere, anytime, and create a shift.
All right.
It's amazing.
I know.
Just one
She's got
simple
such
thing.
Good energy. Oh my god.
I
it's so
know.
Good. Can you
Thank
just
you.
come to my house like after pickup at school and just sit in there?
Darn.
I do that.
I do. Okay. See.
Not a lot of that anymore.
Okay.
But
Can you sit in car line with me and just like
Sit in the
and as I
passenger
drive
seat.
away and
my
all
gosh.
the chatter in the back?
Yeah,
That'd be
you'd have to
great.
pay me a lot to go
I
back
know.
to carpools.
Oh my gosh, I love
That's
it.
why my kids go to the part-time aftercare, so I could
You just
totally
walk and get
bypass
'em.
carpool.
Oh my gosh, so funny. Awesome.
Homework done. Pick them up before. It's
Well,
great.
cool. All right. So, and then you have something big
I do.
that's happening that we've been building and we want you to know. And so go ahead and tell everybody about this amazing event that you've been doing
Okay.
and it's going to happen.
So we chose to be here today in Mizner Park Amphitheater because I feel like this is one of the iconic places of our community. And I chose this as a location for an event that I do every year on January 1st so that we can all come together with really beautiful energy and celebrate the new year. Celebrate like stepping into something, not the end of something. So we didn't choose New Year's Eve to do this big event.
Right.
We chose New Year's Day because it is the beginning of something new. My whole mission in my business is to create community and connect people. I believe more than anything that we need each other more than we need anything else. Like we need our peeps, we don't need our stuff, you know? And so I need to make sure that as a leader in the community that I am leading by example and I am making sure that I sort of put my money where my mouth is and live by that every single day.
Okay.
So a way to gather community, like and doing yoga, of course, that's what I do. I've created this weekly event that happens right here in downtown, and then we have this huge event, which is our biggest expression of the year of bringing people together and connecting. So right here in Mizner Amphitheater, we are expecting to have 2,000 people come out and do yoga.
Awesome.
We have about 300 every week coming out to the park in Sanborn, and that's a free offering to the community. That is something that every Saturday we set up in
wonderful.
Sanborn, and
That's
we
in
have
Boca.
all
Sanborn
age-
Square in Boca, like right next to Mizner. Yeah.
Exactly. It's right on Federal Highway, just north of Palmetto Park Road. And it's a free offering. We have all ages, all shapes and sizes. Like I have 8-year-olds and 80-year-olds doing yoga
Sure.
together with
I
their
love
dogs, with their kids. Like people are rolling their mats out and letting their kids play on their devices so that they can get their yoga. And believe it or not, the kids are getting the yoga. I see it. Like some of the moms have told me that when they get home that day, the kids are doing the poses that they did in the park that morning. Even though they were on their devices, somehow the yoga's getting in. So yoga for all ages, all levels, all shapes and sizes. That's sort of my mission, is to make it accessible to all. So these offerings are always free. They're always underwritten by my company and a team of amazing sponsors that are also local businesses that are really interested in connecting the community. So with these same core values, we are coming together to put this whole event together for all of you.
That's amazing. So how long has the event, the big event that you do on New Year's Day, how long have you been doing that?
This will be our 4th year in Mizner.
Okay. Wow. That's gotta be so amazing.
So I'll give a shout out. I went last year for the first time. And, you know, I went to a friend's house with the kids and we got home late, and thank goodness I had 2 friends texting. We had said that we were going to go. So you need to get a group together so you all hold each other accountable. So I ended up coming out here, and it was just, I was in awe of all the people that showed up for this. And I was like, okay. And I'm like, I'm feeling like I got a little headache. I'm feeling a little tired, you know, but let's see what happens. Oh my gosh. So they have vendors. So I got a hummus and some carrots and some crackers. I got some, you know, juice to like get me going. And then the whole thing just started, and it was amazing. I mean, I was telling before the show, you know, and she had us in a pose where we all were like holding each other up, like, and just the energy. And listen, I'm not everybody knows I can be a little cynical, sarcastic. Like, I'm not that, like, you know, I'm not out there, but I was like, I left so inspired to start 2018. Like, it was just, I've never felt so good, honestly. It was one of the best days I had in 2017. And thank you, because of you. And it was just so amazing. And just to be starting the new year with friends, and then looking at everybody else, and we were all in it together. It was just awesome. So yeah, you have to make that a priority.
Definitely.
Not the champagne. You need to make the yoga a priority, because it really was just a special way to start the new year.
And it starts at 11 a.m. because that was one of my things too. I live up in West Palm Beach, so this is a little bit far for me to travel for a 9 a.m. yoga class, like a yoga experience after New Year's, but it's at 11. You have no excuse.
And there's food,
right? And there's food.
And there's food and lots of beverages and all kinds of great, fun, conscious products too.
Yeah. And you never know who you're going to meet. Like Leslie said, it's so interesting. I always meet the new friends just at these experiences, I feel, because everyone's like-minded. They're all on the same path, like the same track.
Yeah.
And
tell
really
about the music. Like, you have a DJ. He's so cool.
He's become a very dear friend. His name is DJ Drez. He's flying in from California for the day. He's an international recording artist. Myself and a lot of the yoga teachers all over the world are playing his music in classes. And so he's coming in again to light up the space with his beautiful vibes. And his wife, Marty Nico, who does the vocals on their recordings that that we play all the time, she will be here also doing some live vocals. So it's really going to be so beautiful. And when something happens live like that, the experience is like, it's not like you just popped in a playlist. It's like it's happening, right? Yeah. So whatever's happening in the crowd, whatever's happening with me, and whatever's happening with him, we're all sort of creating it together. So it's not just me leading the crowd, it's not just him doing the music, and it's all of you that are out there and moving and breathing, and like that, the whole thing works together. It's like this unity, and that is really what yoga is all about. So it's, connecting mind, body, spirit, but also connecting to each other, and then connecting the whole experience. And so for me, I think some people might feel intimidated that I don't really do yoga. How would I know what to do? So on purpose, the practice is very linear. It's really approachable and available to all levels. We're not going to do any kind of crazy contortions, and I'm also very sensitive to the idea that we all probably ate and drank the way we not normally would, on New Year's Eve. So I feel like it's much more about being together. It's much more about raising the vibration, about opening our awareness to some of the things we should be a little more conscious of going into the year. Right. So, our bodies thrive when they're breathing and moving. But it's not just about the movement. It's about the transformation that happens when we do it.
No, it was so easy. But it was scary to see how tight I was, even just doing, it was a simple yoga stretch. Just the first one, and you're like, oh my gosh, I have so much tension. Like, with built up with the holidays, like it just all kind of.
What a perfect day to just
stretches out. Nice.
But I'm not going to feel that way when January 1st starts, because I'm going to do her 4 points to get, like, that's what we're going to do.
Yeah. So we should do that before every show.
I know. I got to write it down now.
I know.
I got to write it down.
Pause. Breathe.
Breathe.
Notice. Feel.
Now, if you have any questions or comments, I'm just looking. Sorry, we're in the light. So it's hard to see the camera. It's hard to see the camera.
Are you there? No.
I just want to say, ladies, that I am honored and thrilled to have been invited. I know that you have an amazing audience out there. And just to be able to reach any of you and speak to you about what I do is, you know, the yoga, the meditation, the breath work, it's all my passion, and even more so bringing people together. So thank you for the opportunity so much for letting me connect with
our absolute pleasure
with your peeps.
Thank you for coming out on this day. And then, you know what I wanted to ask you too, and I know this is kind of going a little bit backwards, but I'm always so curious how people start. Like, how did you start? When did you decide when did you start doing yoga and decide that you were going to make it your passion?
I started practicing about 25 years ago. Okay. I was dabbling in a variety of different styles, and then I came across, almost by accident, a vinyasa practice, which is really what I teach mostly now. And once I tried that style of yoga, I was totally hooked. So at the time, I owned a fitness center. I owned with my husband and other partners. We had physical therapy clinics, and I just didn't. Once I started doing the yoga, all I wanted to do was be a mom and do the yoga. Like, I just felt like I needed to find a way to unwind the other things. And so we gracefully did that, and now it's all yoga all the time.
That's amazing.
That is amazing.
Yeah. That is so much fun.
And looking.
I know.
Well, let me know, because we have just one more minute with Leslie, so if you have any comments, give us a thumbs up that you're there. Everybody gets shy sometimes.
I know.
They don't want to look like
we call them out because it's so funny.
I'm totally happy to answer any questions if anyone has any. It would be
definitely
my pleasure, really.
And
sometimes it's a simple answer.
Sure, exactly. And if you're watching the replay too and you have any questions, please feel free to leave the comments below, and we'll be sure to ask Leslie any questions that you have regarding maybe the yoga practice in general or the event that's going to be coming up. And we will be posting all of the links on how people can get information on the event, as well as Yoga Journey
if you
as a whole.
Want to know about class schedules and you're ready to start, the new year off.
Don't wait for the new year. Do it.
No, start now so you can actually be fantastic and feel good on New Year's Day.
Exactly.
Definitely.
And even at the studio where we're located in the Wyndham Hotel, which is right on Glades and 95, right there in the Wyndham. And we're on the 5th floor, and part of my mission, like I said, I offer the weekly classes here. I do this big event here. But even every day, the classes are only $10 a visit, so that you don't have to do any kind of long-term commitments. You could just drop in anytime. Right. It's on purpose made affordable so everybody can come. I really feel like the more people doing yoga, the more people waking up and getting a little more conscious about their life, the better the whole world's going to be. So,
amen.
Come and visit.
Definitely. Please.
Right, cool.
Please.
Well, awesome. Thanks so much for coming.
Thank
today.
you for coming.
You're amazing. You're amazing. And so what do we have left?
You got to close? I will.
Yeah, thanks. All
Thank you.
We're going to do some pausing when we get done.
I feel relaxed just standing next to her.
I just need her energy like all the time.
I know. So we hope you guys are enjoying the show. I know it's on a half hour earlier than normal, so if you're watching the replay, once again, please do not hesitate to say hey, say that you're there, thumbs up, ha-has, highs, but ask questions, because, yoga can seem intimidating at first, because you see on TV and you see the intricate poses, but yoga's not only those intricate poses. It's not only the hot yoga. There's so many different methodologies and so on. So it's very important to ask questions. And you never know. You might be standing next to us on January 1st.
Yeah. No, meet us. I'll be here. I'm going to get you here. Maybe
I'll
we'll
be
have
here.
a SoFlo Mom section. Maybe we need to start the new year off. Stop it. We just came up with something great.
We're doing a challenge.
So I know we're off to the side talking like...
We're like, hey, you can't see them, but they're over there.
So we started a challenge, so we're going to be here. So
we want a team.
SoFlo Moms. We need a SoFlo Moms group. We're going to meet up here.
Yeah.
and start the new year off January 1st.
Together.
Love it.
I think it would be awesome.
I think it would be awesome.
I want to make t-shirts.
All right, we're making t-shirts.
Maybe tank
We'll have
tops.
koozies.
It might be hot.
We'll have our own yoga mats. We'll have everything. I don't know.
Yeah, Mom's crew.
I'm going to start with the t-shirts.
Okay. I know. I'm like, okay.
But no, definitely, we can do it. We could totally do it. I could
do it.
think of a handful of you. Actually, I think Melissa comes to your weekend classes. So, Melissa, you're going.
You're going.
That is it.
No, I know a handful of people. I'll get my posse from last year that we can get together. It'll be great.
Oh my gosh, how much fun would that be?
Gosh.
Okay.
All right.
It's a deal.
Okay, it's a deal. All right. So
How are we doing on time?
12:20.
Ooh, we're doing good. Okay. So just to give you, I know it's holidays and you guys are running around and stuff, but we just wanted to keep you up to date on things going on with SoFlo Moms on the Go.
Yes.
Don't forget we have our holiday shop up. We have picks that I've chosen as gift ideas and picks that Heather's
Our
curated.
first newsletter went out today.
Yes!
So if you're not on there, you can't see what's happening.
And it looks
coming out.
fabulous.
It does.
I love it.
I know. It's crazy.
We'll leave the link so that you can subscribe. We are not going to inundate you. It'll probably be a weekly newsletter just for now.
Yeah.
Just to keep you up to date on what's going on, what shows are going on, to click to get to our calendar, simple things like that. And then maybe we'll put in some little secret things that only subscribers know.
No, we're working on a lot of cool stuff for 2018.
Yeah,
So.
I'm so excited.
I am too.
So next show.
Next show, I have to check the date, which is so crazy. Okay,
13th.
It's the 14th.
Oh, it's the 14th.
Because Dana's going to be on TV. What are you talking about? Let's do a shout out. At least we can follow you.
Oh, cool. Yes, please. If you happen to be in front of the telly or on your computer, WPTV.com, I will be on in the 11 a.m. hour talking about budget-friendly holiday gift ideas.
Cool. So let's follow our girl.
Super excited.
Love. So I didn't want her to miss that, so we decided to move the show to Thursday, the 14th.
Yes.
And we're moving it to, I guess we're going to keep it at 12.
We're going to keep it at 12 for a little while.
See.
Tell us what you guys think about the time, too.
Do you want 12 or 12:30? Let us know in the comments below.
Mm-hmm.
If you missed the show today and we've brainwashed you into thinking that we're always going live at 12:30, I feel bad.
I get that a lot.
I know. So
Sorry.
I feel bad. So maybe
Mea
now
culpa.
we're moving the day and the time next week. But you know what? It's the holidays, so we're trying to juggle everything. But I think that once the January starts, we'll be
More in
back
line.
to we'll be back to a Wednesday schedule. I think.
Right. And what we do also is we check our insights, so we see when is best for you guys.
Yeah.
That's one great thing about analytics is so if we do change it, it's because we're going to hopefully reach more of you quickly.
Yeah, we do care.
We love you.
We
are not having a Sunday show this Sunday. Holiday events going on and happenings. I did go to Mickey's Very Merry Christmas last Sunday because we didn't have a show last Sunday, and that was super fun. So anyone, you did a post on Mickey's Very Merry, didn't you?
I did. Lisa
Okay.
Lotz just said hi.
Hi.
Hi, Lisa.
So,
I owe you your dish.
oh my gosh, I have your whisk and your pan and stuff. So I have to give that to you.
Okay. That's
But-
from one of our cooking shows. Let's give her a shout out.
Garlic and zest.
Garlic and zest. We
Yummy.
love her, so we have all her stuff for the show.
You wrote a post about Mickey's Very Merry.
Yes. Awesome. Very Merry Christmas.
We'll put the link below.
We'll put the link below. It's such a fun event. I swear it's the new way to go to Disney because it's
the
at
only
night.
way to go.
It's at night.
It was
you can get it at
gorgeous.
4. It's not hot.
The lines are like nil.
You still get to use your fast passes.
I
till
think the
7
parades are
p.m.
better.
I agree.
Great.
And you get sweet treats.
Oh.
Did you get the hot pretzel?
That was new this year.
That was awesome.
That was new.
I got
So
like
they
3.
had sugar cookies, which I eat too many of. I need to do.
I'm not a big on the Santa red dye cookie.
Oh, now you're telling me. I didn't think of it that way.
Sorry.
Oh, maybe that's why I felt all yuck. But then, no, the pretzel snowman cookies were delicious, and they all had gluten, and I was a little bit verklempt, but it was
Oh
fine.
my God, you're so funny.
So we talked about the show. We talked about our holiday shop. Also, at our newsletter. Also, be sure to follow us on Instagram for Instagram stories. We try to keep it fun and
looking at comments.
lighthearted. And what else do we have going on? What don't we have going
She said
on?
thanks. Lisa said thanks.
Yes.
What do we not have going on? It's crazy.
Next
I'm
week's
getting over
show.
a cold.
I know.
I'm actually sounding pretty good.
You sound great. You sound good.
I might have a crazy concoction.
What is it?
Should
should
I
write a
tell?
post about
I did.
it.
I do have a post.
Oh, okay.
I did. I've got my crazy tips for fighting the common cold.
We'll put a link to that below.
I'll put a link to that, but it's like I'm just gonna say oregano oil. Ooh. It ain't pretty, people, but I think it works. I don't
All
know.
right.
So I wrote about that. I know. I was dying 2 days ago.
I think it's because you did the breathing too.
I'm pausing. And we will write that little
The 4-step mantra,
yeah.
yes.
If you want that, actually, you know what?
What?
You're going to have to subscribe to get that mantra.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll put it in a PDF. We'll get it. So we're going to go hang out with Leslie and just get some more Zen. And let me just make sure I didn't miss anybody before we go off.
Next week's show is about holiday traditions.
Oh, yeah, holiday traditions.
We're going to be talking about traditions that we do with our families, and maybe you guys can chime in and put some traditions that you do below.
Yeah.
I'm going to be making some latkes.
And I've got a breakfast treat that's really good that I made last year for the first time that's delicious. And then we've got some other ideas to share.
Yeah, traditions with the family as a whole, not just eating, although we love to eat.
And not just that elf. Oh, God. The elf.
My gosh.
Oh, my God, the elf. I don't want to talk. Well, no, I don't think that's going to be on there. What?
I'm going to leave a link.
What?
I get a text message every night for a reminder. There's this thing. It's free. I'm done plugging them because it's amazing. I have to show it to you.
I need that.
And it gives you ideas. And it gives you ideas on what to do. Today, he's making hot cocoa. Tomorrow, he's
put
baseball.
A warning, like, make sure kids aren't listening.
Oh, make sure kids aren't listening.
Well, it's too late now.
Oh, sorry.
I know, but
All
I'm hoping everybody's in school.
I'm schwitzing. Let's go hang out with Leslie. I want to hang out.
All right, guys.
Thank you so much. And we will see you next week.
Next Thursday at 12.
Yes, please.
p.m.
We'll see you then.
Bye.
Bye.